brief summary of day one of the Oscar Pistorius murder trial that takes place at the North Gauteng High Court in Pretoria. And so it would appear that on day one of the trial, Oscar's defense team were the victors, essentially destroying the state's first witness. And with us on the line right now, star journalist Shane Germaner on the scene outside the North Gauteng High Court to give us some more insight. Shane, thank you very much once again for taking the call.
Good morning, Katlego.
So Michelle Berger continues her testimony today, Shane. Do you think that she can recover from Barry Rue's aggressive questioning? But in fact, did she come off second best yesterday?
Well, I think that's definitely up to public opinion on this point. In my own opinion, I have to say, I think she stood up quite well. She stuck to her guns a lot of the time regarding the number of gunshots she heard and regarding the screams and the order of events. But it is true that Barry really did tear into her. But whether or not he's going to continue that today, or whether he's gotten most of the contradictions, as it were, out of the way, I suppose remains to be seen.
Yeah, and we had several delays yesterday, which meant that the court only had time for one witness. But do you think we could see another witness take the stand, and do you have any indication of who that might be if it is the case?
I definitely think we'll be seeing more than one witness today. I'm sure they'll finish up with Michelle, possibly start on the next, and hopefully, if time permitting, we might have even a third witness. But judging by the witness list, it seems as though they're trying to set the scene at the moment. So we don't know exactly who the next witness is going to be, but it's likely it could be someone like, for example, this Mrs. van der Merwe, who was mentioned in Oscar's plea explanation, who is also a resident at the Silverwoods complex, and who may be able to explain what she heard on the night. But unfortunately, we do not know exactly who the next witness is going to be just yet.
And in brief, do you think that Oscar and his team would be pleased with what unfolded yesterday? I mean, who can you see as on top? Is it the state or the defense at the moment?
Well, I think that when it comes to trials like this, depending on who's calling the witness, either the state or the defense, public opinion is going to sway and media reportage on it is going to sway. So it's impossible to say who's on top, I suppose, at the moment until the state's case and the defense's case is over. But after yesterday, like I said, I think Michelle Berger actually stood up quite well to that harsh cross-examination. And I do think that her version of events could actually color how the public perceives what happened that night.
Yeah. Well, Shane, thank you very much once again for taking your calls. We'll be looking out for all your updates and hopefully chatting to you soon with more insight on the Oscar Pistorius murder trial. Thank you, Shane.
Great.
Well, court officially reopens at 9:30 a.m. today as Michelle Berger takes the stand, and the fiery Barry, of course, will put her again under cross-examination. But stay tuned to Expresso tomorrow to find out a bit more about how it all unfolded at the North Gauteng High Court. Stay tuned for more on Expresso.